Ladies and gentlemen, the nation's oldest military veteran dead at 112. I'm not surprised. You know, many of us have elders in our family with longevity. So we know they live a long time. We know they do because we are personal a testament to this fact. This man, can you imagine everything he's lived through? That means he fought in World War II. He saw Jim Crow. He lived through the civil rights movement. And he lived through Jim Crow 2, which we are in now. He's seen a lot, y'all. Can you imagine the stories that would come from this man? It would probably be incredible. And you live that long, you have a lot to tell. So this came out on Fox News, December 28th, 2018. May the Most High rest his soul. This is Richard Overton, America's oldest veteran. He served in the Army, World War II, credited the Most High, whiskey and cigars for his longevity. He died Thursday in Texas at the age of 112. Wow. Wow. What a phenomenal life. America's oldest veteran, Richard Overton, who served in the Army during World War II and credited God, whiskey, and cigars for his remarkable longevity, died Thursday in Texas at the age of 112, reports say. That is unbelievable. He had been hospitalized for the last week with pneumonia, his family said. Shirley Overton, whose husband was Richard's cousin, said the vet died Thursday evening at a rehab facility in Austin. Overton, who was also thought to be the oldest living American, who was born in 1906 in Bastrop County outside Austin, Texas. Overton was in his 30s when he volunteered for the Army and was at Pearl Harbor just after the Japanese surprise attack in 1941. Wow, that's right. He would have been alive through Pearl Harbor. Ain't that something? World War II veteran, served as an all-black 1887 engineer aviation battalion from 1942 to 1945. That's right. You know what? This man would have seen the Tuskegee Airmen and everything. Wow. You know, one of my family members was a Tuskegee Airman. That is incredible. That is incredible. So they had stops in Japan, that battalion. Wow. On Veterans Day, 2013, as Fox 7 Austin reported, former President Barack Obama honored Overton in front of thousands in the nation's capital. His service on the battlefield was not always matched by the respect that he deserved at home. But this veteran held his head high, Obama said. Overton, in later years, could often be seen on the porch of his home, which he built in East Texas in 1945. See, he built his own home. There you go. He's like a gift to Austin that keeps giving, Overton's friend, Steve Weiner, said last summer. He's a crackerjack. When people sense his humor and playfulness, it just lightens everyone's step. His favorite pastime was smoking. his 12 daily cigars. He smoked 12 cigars every day and made it to 112. Oh my God. Which friends dubbed his stage. Wow, 12 cigars a day, and this man made it to 112 years old, y'all. Woo, now that is a powerful melanated body there. Okay, look like this came out from Charles V. Page. Oh, that dude on Fox News, the black guy on Fox News. Let's take a moment to thank and celebrate the life of Richard Overton, the nation's oldest living veteran who's passed away this evening at 112. Thank you for your service, sir. Yeah, that's not said enough to Black veterans. He had lived on his street since returning from war. That street was named in his honor for his 111th birthday last year. He was grateful to be the nation's oldest veteran and he offered his wiry advice for living a long life. Keep living, don't die. Well, rest in power, Richard Overton. I'm glad you lived, and I'm glad you were the one that the Most High choose to have that longevity. I think this is a very amazing story. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and play this video.
On today's Real People segment, I want to introduce you to America's oldest living veteran, Richard Overton, 108 years old. He's been honored for his incredible accomplishments, and President Obama recognized him on Veterans Day last year.
He was there at Pearl Harbor when the battleships were still smoldering. He was there at Okinawa. He was there at Iwo Jima, where he said, "I only got out of there by the grace of God."
After serving in the military, he moved back home to Texas, where he still lives today in the home that he built. He says he still smokes a cigar every day, and on special occasions, he still puts a little whiskey in his coffee. Here's more on his incredible life.
This year was when I was real small, but I don't remember where I'm at. I'm in there somewhere. I was 18, and Mama wanted me to stay with her. And so I stayed with her and take care of the kids. The man in the church said, "Well, I got nowhere to go in West Texas to pick cotton." I said, "I'll ask Mother, can I?" She said, "No, ain't nobody take care of us." I said, "I'll send money back to help you to take care of the family." And I went on, and she let me go. I went to pick cotton. Me and my friend, me and him would pick a bale of cotton a day. We were on the backdrop one Sunday. And the man and a bunch of soldiers, that's where they had the camp then. He said, "Why you're not in the army?" And I said, "Well, Uncle Sam don't want nobody. I ain't old enough." And so when I got back home, that was Sunday. And that Monday, I got a letter. "Uncle Sam wants to see me." We fought. That's what we went for. A lot of my friends got killed. But there's so many people. They come along about after and see me sitting on the porch. They'll back up and stop and ask me, could they take a picture? Black and white, Spanish, all of them. They feel good. I was the leader in the parade. I was supposed to been in there about 6 months ago. But I had to go see the president. And I couldn't go. I had to go up to Washington. Just talked about a few words, And so I don't tell anybody what he said. Everybody come and ask me, "Why you live so long?" I say, "Ask God. Don't ask me." I say, if I'd been left with humans to keep me living, I'd been dead a long time ago.
Well, last year, Overton went to Washington for the very first time through an organization called Honor Flight. He said it made him feel good to visit the Martin Luther King Jr. and World War II memorials. but he felt badly that he couldn't shake the hands of everyone who came out to greet him and the other veterans. Well, that's quite a story, is it not?
Yes, it is. You know, ladies and gentlemen, so many of our people serve and they don't even get accolades for their service. But this man did, and I'm glad he did. And you can see he was 108 when that was shot, and this man was still
We are back with a Fox
able.
News alert. A manhunt underway for.
He was 108 when that footage was shot, and you can see he was still on his feet walking at 108. That is absolutely incredible. There are so many that are 100 years old and they are wheelchair bound. This man was still on his 2 feet at 108. Incredible, incredible melanated man. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.